Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from Phone Bunch and today we are unboxing the Lenovo A7000. You can see it comes with a free screen guard within the box. It's available from Flipkart for Rs 8,999 through flash sales. The next one will be conducted on April 22nd. Now you can see right there it's running Android 5.0 Lollipop with Lenovo Vibe UI on top. MediaTek MT6752M 64-bit octa-core chipset logged at 1.5 GHz. Mali T760 GPU, 2 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage, 2900 mAh battery, 8 megapixel rear and 5 megapixel front facing camera. So now let's open up the box and see what exactly we get inside. At the very top you can see the free screen guard, great to be included. Now there's no Gorilla Glass protection over the display, so you would need a screen guard. That's the A7000. Here's your usual documentation, your limited warranty guide, A7000 quick start guide, and you have your 2900 mAh removable battery right there. Next up you have a white headset. It's not in-ear style. These were just about alright for listening to music, not that great. You have a white micro USB data syncing and charging cable right here, and a USB wall charger rated at 1.5 amperes. So this is everything you get inside the box. So folks, this is the Lenovo A7000. You can see 4G LTE connectivity, Dolby Atmos, a first for smartphones, and Android 5.0 Lollipop running on the device. Let's have a look around the device first. On the left there's nothing. At the top 3.5 audio jack, micro USB data syncing and charging port. Now on the right you have the power lock and unlock button and volume rocker. Both are very clicky, offer great feedback and travel. You have space to open the back cover, primary microphone at the bottom. At the back you have the 8 megapixel camera dual LED flash. You have a secondary noise cancellation mic and the single speaker over here. The A6000 had dual speakers, and the back isn't actually glossy but it's not matte either. Now even with the 5.5-inch display at 2900 mAh battery, this phone is just 8 mm thick and weighs in at around 140 grams. The back cover in itself is a bit flimsy. Now on the insides you can see a micro SD card slot which can take up to 32 gigs of storage, 2 micro SIM card slots, out of which the first SIM card slot can take your 4G SIM card. Now let me just put in the battery. Very snug fit over here. Now the folks who are worried about the SAR value of the device, I'll have that information right on your left. The back cover does have a little give, but there's no creaking over here. Now let me just remove this plastic sheet and we'll boot up the phone for the very first time. You can see Lenovo branding. At the top you have a 5 megapixel camera, notification LED, proximity and light sensors, and the main earpiece. At the bottom you have your capacitive buttons which don't light up, just like the A6000. And your 5.5-inch HD 720p IPS display with no Gorilla Glass protection. You can see right here we have booted into Vibe UI, which is now running on top of Android 5.0 Lollipop. Now let me just go into notifications. You can see the new notification shade with your quick toggles. There are several of them. Your flashlight toggle right there, very useful stuff. Now let's get into settings. Let's get into about phone. And here you can see we are running Lollipop right out of the box on this device. Now out of that 8 gig ROM you have 3.59 gigs available to install apps and games. We put in an SD card to see if apps are movable, and actually apps can be moved to the external SD card. You can see right there app data should also be movable. We'll check that out in our gaming review. Now we already know that USB OTG is supported on the device. We checked that out at its launch event. You can see right there it has been detected. You can unmount it from right here as well. Let's get into samples. I'll play a 1080p video directly from the USB storage. So you can see right there you can increase, decrease volume, brightness, or even seek tracks. Excellent playback here. No stuttering, no ghosting. Now coming to RAM, you have about 1.3 gigs that is available to you free when the phone is idle. So no issues with multitasking over here. You can also see this colorful layout of settings. Moreover, you can now even search settings in Lollipop. Now here's Dolby Atmos, a first for smartphones. It gives immersive listening to music for movies and everything else, but it works well only when you are using headphones. Now let's get back to the launcher. So there are many apps that came pre-installed, including Evernote, Truecaller. You can actually go ahead and uninstall them. You have a theme center built in as well with many themes, far more than what you got with the Lenovo A6000. Now you can pinch to zoom to add or delete home screens. You have your recent apps key to the left Very smooth performance over here. Apps too open up very quickly. Now let's talk about this display. So you have a 5.5-inch HD IPS display that's 1280 by 720 pixels and it has excellent viewing angles. No distortion in brightness or colors, no color shifting, great contrast levels, vibrant colors over here. The touch response here is also excellent. Coming to the cameras, you have an 8 megapixel rear, 5 megapixel front facing camera. Now most phones in this price segment including the Eureka, Redmi Note 4G have 13 megapixel cameras. Here are different filters that apply directly to your viewfinder. Very easy to use interface. You do have tap to focus available here as well. Getting into settings, you can go ahead and choose a scene mode, control ISO level as well manually. Then video quality can be set to 1080p. You have continuous autofocus. Let me just take a photo. Photos are captured very quickly over here. There is quite a lot of detail, not much noise. We'll definitely check this camera out in greater detail and compare it with the rest of the phones available within this price bracket. Now it comes with several features built in. So you have quick snap. So you just double tap the volume down button, point at something you want to shoot and an image is captured in an instant. You can see right there you have double tap to wake available too, which works out quite well. You have lock screen notifications. You can enter the camera or open up the dialer from right within the lock screen as well. Now you have something called wide touch, which shows a floating icon you see right there, and you can open up apps quickly from this. So let's say you want to open your music app, you want to open up the calculator, video app. So all those can be opened quickly from anywhere. Now with Android Lollipop, you have the option of multiple user logins on the same device. So you can see right there, you can add a guest mode, add a different user, or simply jump into the different user settings. Now you have priority interruptions mode available right here as well. So all the bells and whistles of Android Lollipop are present on this device. Now here's the default Lollipop keyboard. We are going to open phonebunch.com. Here's our mobile website. And scrolling is pretty smooth over here. Now let's jump into our full website. Here too, scrolling is very smooth. Even though our website has not fully loaded, pinch to zoom is very smooth over here as well. Text and images reflow very quickly. Now even in terms of general performance, the octa-core MediaTek chipset performs brilliantly. It's a 64-bit chipset and this time around it actually works because we are running Android Lollipop, which supports 64-bit processing. Well folks, that was an unboxing and quick review of the Lenovo A7000. It's a very zippy smartphone. Vibe UI has definitely grown up from Lenovo A6000. It feels great to use, it's very fluid. You have material design makeover of the default apps. Super smooth performance everywhere. The display looks great. The speakerphone is quite loud. You have Dolby Atmos, which we'll definitely check out in our full review. Now this is a fairly light device at just 140 grams and feels great to hold even though it has a 5.5-inch display. We'll check out how it performs in the camera department, compare it with its rivals the Eureka, Redmi Note 4G and the Honor 4X. So stay tuned to phonebunch.com. If you have any questions about this or any other device, hit us in the comment section. Thanks for watching and as always, have a great day.